Okay, this could be rough. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh my god. We're ready. Hello, hello. My name is Ian, and you may have seen me on Instagram or TikTok or maybe YouTube a while back. Obviously, this is my first video on this page in case you can't tell. Now I know what you're thinking. Do we really need another white twink on YouTube? I actually don't have an answer for that. Sorry. Not gonna lie, it feels a little bit weird getting back into it. It's gonna be an adjustment for sure, but I'm actually really excited about it. I have a lot of things to say. I feel like a lot of questions to answer, a lot of catching up to do since this is my first time posting on a YouTube channel that is fully my own. Let's just dive right into it. I have been working in social media for about 5 years, and the first 4 of that were with my ex-boyfriend, who, if you've been around for a while, you might recognize or remember. We had a couples channel and a couple TikTok. That was our niche. We made content together, something that I will never be doing again. Pinky promise, you have my word. YouTube was a huge part of my life for those 4 years. I really grew a passion for video editing. That's something that I really want to get into now that I am on my own. I've been creating content on my own for a little bit over a year now. If you've seen me on Instagram or TikTok lately, you know that my content leans a little bit more political, a little bit controversial. I feel like that's something that I've grown a passion for. It's a way to keep myself informed. It's a way to help other people. And I've really enjoyed the journey of kind of figuring out what I want my content to look like. With that being said, I have been telling myself that I am going to film this exact video for the last 8 months, and here we are. It has not happened. I think it's a huge mental hurdle and extremely intimidating to think about restarting a YouTube channel. It's definitely going to be a challenge, and it feels a little bit embarrassing. I know that it shouldn't, but it does. I think a reason that a lot of people who want to create content don't create content is because they're scared of this initial piece. The part where people don't know your name, the part where your channel isn't grown enough, the part where you're putting yourself out there but there hasn't been much of a reward yet, and that is what I've been scared of. I decided this week that I'm going to force myself out of my shell, and I'm just gonna do it. So here we are. There's a lot that I want to share on this channel, from coming out to my journey as a gay man with conservative Christian parents, to deconstructing religion, to Get Ready With Me, to Day in the Life, to question and answers. I really have a passion for sharing stories and building community, and I think that's what drives my desire to make longer form YouTube content. TikToks and Instagram Reels are fun, but I think when you're only talking for a few seconds, it's a little bit different, and I'm really excited to be able to share kind of a more intimate version of my life with YouTube. You know, I care about politics and I care about activism, but I am also a competitive pickleball player. I also have 5 animals. I'm also living on my own in California. There's a lot of topics and pieces of my life that I think I would love to cover in a form that is not 23 seconds. I posted on my Instagram story asking for some questions, and I think I'm gonna do a little mini Q&A today just to get to know me, to have some fun facts, and to have a little introduction as I'm starting this journey. The first one is, I just mentioned my animals. What are your animals' names? So there are 3 dogs and 2 cats. The dogs are all girls and the cats are both boys. The dogs in order of age are Zammy, Lennon, Hayes. I've had Zammy since I was like 13 years old. She is now 11. Lennon is about to turn 5. I've had her since she was a few months old. Most recently, Lennon gave birth to puppies, and Hayes is her daughter. I was definitely not planning on keeping a 3rd dog because that is a lot of dogs. However, Lennon and Hayes are best friends, and it would literally rip me apart to separate them. The cats are twin brothers, actually. They were born on Valentine's Day, and they're 4 years old. There's Doja and Hendrix. Those are the animals. I call them the herd, and they are my best friends. I hang out with them every day, I cuddle them, and they make life so much more eventful. The next question is, how tall are you? I am 6 feet tall. I don't think I mean the 5'11" kind of 6 feet tall. I think I really am 6 feet tall, but to be honest, I also haven't measured in like a couple years, so I don't have a lot to say about that. What school did you go to? So I went to San Francisco State for my undergrad in statistics, and then I moved all the way over to New York City to go to Columbia for my master's in quantitative methods in social sciences. And now I do social media, so not that related, but like maybe a little bit. What is the biggest misconception about being a spicy creator? If you didn't know this, I am also a spicy creator for a website that I actually have to check the YouTube guidelines because I don't know if I'm allowed to mention the name or not, so I'm just gonna play it safe right now. I would say the biggest misconception about being a spicy creator is that you are gonna be able to hide it from your family and friends. That shit is not gonna fly. I don't know if it's because there's so many closeted people that are just looking shit up in the dark or what the reasoning is. Family and friends friends always find out. That's like rule 1 of becoming a spicy creator. I had to find that out the hard way, so I try to spread that as much as I possibly can because it always happens. What is your coming out story? So I'm gonna make a whole separate video about this, but basically my mom knew that I was gay before I knew I was gay, but it was kind of a you should stay celibate for the rest of your life situation. That's all I'll say on that because I really do think I'm gonna make that video in the next couple weeks. Stay tuned on that because I have a lot to say. Does anything about making explicit content scare you? No. Is that naive of me? Maybe. I just really think as a person, I like to go with the flow. At the end of the day, if there's ever a job or a position that I want that I can't get because I was on that platform, then I don't think that's really an opportunity that I should be chasing anyway, because in my opinion, if you have a problem with sex work, then I have a problem with you. How long have you been playing pickleball? I have actually been playing pickleball for a little bit over 2 years now. I play pretty competitively. I try to play as many tournaments as I can. I actually recently got hired as an instructor at a local sports club, which I am really excited about. It takes everything in me to not post about pickleball all the fucking time on every single platform because I am fucking obsessed with it. If I am not filming videos or brainstorming content, I am playing pickleball, or I am watching pickleball, or I am teaching pickleball. It never stops. Obviously, my most asked question has to do with my ex, and I am not gonna get into that in this video. Maybe in the future I will make a video about why we split, but to be honest, I think when you're in a relationship for 4.5 or almost 5 years like we were, I would say 9 times out of 10, there's probably many reasons that you broke up. I wouldn't say that it was one specific incident or one specific fallout that we had. Things weren't working. There were a lot of rumors online at the time. None of that is true. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But for now, I am just so excited to build this community and build this page in a way that I am really proud of. I have so many ideas written down and I'm always open to suggestions. I would love to know what content you want. Also, just to put it out there, I'm going to be responding to every comment that I get on this video and hopefully the next few videos as I'm really trying to build this platform. Your support means the world to me, and the fact that you've even made it to this point in the video really means a lot. Thank you for giving me a chance. I am really excited to get this going and I cannot wait for you to see everything that I have planned. Thank you and good night. Thank you and good night. Thank you. Thank you. There's something on my hand. Thank you. Thank you and good night. I don't like that. I had to learn that out. Learn that out. That's real cute, Ian. What is the biggest What is the biggest misconception? Oh my God. Misconception. Misconception. Conception. Misconception. Okay, well, that's all you're getting from me, so see you later. Thank you and good night. Is that good?